Have you ever heard the phrase, nice guys finish last? It's one of the most frustrating cliches for a good man to hear. You're respectful, you're accommodating, you're always there for her, and you consistently find yourself in the friend zone, watching her go for the bad boy who seems to treat her worse. What if I told you the problem isn't that you're nice? The problem is that you've confused being nice with having zero boundaries. You think saying yes to everything makes you agreeable and attractive, but what it's actually communicating is that you have no self-respect, no mission, and no life of your own. And those things are the bedrock of masculine attraction. Today, we're flipping the script. We are going to reveal the 7 specific boundaries that men set that don't push women away. They secretly turn them on. This isn't about being a jerk. This is about becoming the strongest, most respectable version of yourself. And stay tuned for number 6, because it's the one most nice guys break every single day without even realizing it's killing their chances. Let's build the foundation. Boundary number 1, the boundary of your time. The first and most fundamental boundary is with your time. A man with no boundaries is always available. She texts at midnight? He's up. She needs a last-minute favor? He cancels his plans. The mistake. You think this shows you're reliable and dedicated to her. The reality. It shows you have nothing else going on. It communicates that your time has no value. And in psychology, what is abundant is always devalued. The psychology. Attraction is fueled by respect, and a woman cannot respect a man who does not respect his own time. When you have a schedule, when you have things you're committed to, your workout, your work, your friends, it signals you are a man with a purpose. Your life is an exciting train moving forward, and she'll want a ticket to get on board. How to set it. You don't have to be rude, you just have to be firm. She asks to hang out last minute, but you have plans, even if it's just gym or reading. You say, "I'd love to see you, but I'm tied up tonight. How about we plan for Thursday instead?" This is powerful. You've said no to the immediate request, but yes to her, while demonstrating you have a life and taking the lead to make a solid plan. That is incredibly attractive. Boundary number 2, the boundary of your purpose. This goes deeper than just your time. This is about your mission in life. A man without boundaries will quickly make a woman his purpose. He drops his hobbies, stops seeing his friends, and his entire emotional state depends on how she's feeling about him that day. The mistake. You think making her the center of your universe is the ultimate romantic gesture. The reality. You become a satellite orbiting her, and you lose the very gravity that attracted her to you in the first place. The psychology. A woman is drawn to a man's direction and ambition. She wants to be the most important person in your life, but not the most important thing. Your mission, your career, your business, your craft must always come first. When she sees that you are unshakably committed to your path, she feels a deep sense of security and admiration. She knows you're a builder, a creator, a man going somewhere. How to set it. Keep your commitments to yourself. If Tuesday night is your non-negotiable poker night or session at the gym, you don't cancel it because she's suddenly free. You say, "Awesome, I'm so glad you're free. Tuesday is my one night with the guys, but I'm completely free for you on Wednesday or the weekend." You're inviting her to be a part of your world, not abandoning your world for her. Boundary number 3, the boundary of your respect. This is a big one. How do you react when she's rude, overly sarcastic, or makes a joke at your expense? The man with no boundaries just takes it. He laughs along, hoping to show he's easygoing. The mistake. You think ignoring disrespect makes you look cool and unbothered. The reality. It makes you look weak and signals that you don't believe you deserve to be treated with respect. The psychology. You teach people how to treat you. If you permit disrespect, you will receive more of it. A woman is not attracted to a doormat. She is, however, incredibly attracted to a man who can calmly and confidently check her behavior without getting emotional or aggressive. It shows you have a strong frame and high self-worth. How to set it. Use calm, direct language. Don't get angry. She makes a cheap shot joke. You stop smiling, look her in the eyes, and say calmly, "Hey, I know you're probably just kidding, but I don't appreciate jokes like that." Then you immediately change the subject. It's a quick, clean, and unbelievably powerful way to command respect. She will test you, and when you pass, her attraction will skyrocket. Boundary number 4, the boundary of your wallet. Many men think the path to a woman's heart is through their wallet. They spend lavishly on first dates, buy expensive gifts, and essentially try to purchase her affection. The mistake. You think showing off your financial ability proves you're a high-value provider. The reality. It often signals that you believe your money is more valuable than your personality. You're trying to compensate. The psychology. A high-value woman is not looking for an ATM, she's looking for a partner. While financial stability is important, trying to buy her sets a transactional frame from the start. A man with boundaries leads with his character, his charm, and his creativity, not just his credit card. He is confident in the value he brings as a person. How to set it? Focus on creating amazing experiences, not just paying for expensive things. Instead of a $200 dinner, say, "I know this incredible little spot with the most authentic tacos you'll ever have, and then we can go for a walk by the river." You are demonstrating that you can create fun and lead a date without needing to throw money at it. This shows confidence in yourself, not your bank account. Boundary number 5, the boundary of emotional labor. A man with no boundaries often becomes an emotional dumping ground. He's the 24/7 therapist. She calls to vent for an hour, complains about her friends, her job, her ex, and he just absorbs it all. The mistake. You think being her emotional support system will create a deep, unbreakable bond. The reality, you destroy all romantic polarity. You become her girlfriend, not her lover. The psychology. While being supportive is crucial, there's a line. When you become the constant receptacle for her negativity without any filter, the masculine-feminine dynamic dies. Your role is to be the rock in her life, the calm presence that can lead her out of the storm, not the sponge that just soaks it all up. How to set it. Listen for a few minutes, then lead. After she's vented, say, "I hear you, that sounds really frustrating. I don't want this to ruin your whole night though. Tell me something good that happened today, no matter how small." You've shown you can listen, but you've also shown leadership by redirecting the energy towards positivity. You're her partner, not her diary. Boundary number 6, the boundary of your identity. And here's the one I promised you. This is the boundary most nice guys dissolve instantly. It's the boundary of your own opinions, beliefs, and preferences. He becomes a chameleon, mirroring her tastes to avoid any chance of conflict. The mistake. You think being agreeable on every point makes you compatible. The reality, it makes you boring and spineless. The psychology. Attraction requires tension. It requires two distinct individuals coming together. If you are just a reflection of her, there is no spark, no mystery, no intrigue. A woman craves a man who has his own mind, who can challenge her, who can introduce her to new perspectives. Your disagreements aren't a sign of incompatibility, they're a sign of your individuality. How to set it. Practice respectful disagreement. She says she loves a movie you hate. Instead of lying, say with a smile, "Really? That's so interesting. I actually couldn't stand it. You have to tell me what you liked about it because I clearly missed something." This is perfect. You're not being argumentative. You're starting a fun, engaging debate. You're showing you have your own mind, which is a massive sign of confidence. Boundary number 7, the boundary of your no. This boundary underpins all the others. It is your fundamental ability to say no without guilt or fear. A man with no boundaries lives in fear of her disappointment. He says yes when he means no, and every time he does it, a small part of his self-respect dies. The mistake. You think your yes is what she values. The reality. Your yes has no value until you are capable of saying no. The psychology. A woman can't feel safe with a man who can't say no. If he can't say no to her, he probably can't say no to other people. He can't stand up for himself, for his principles, or for his family. Your ability to say a firm, respectful no is a direct demonstration of your strength and your core. It makes her feel protected. How to set it. Start small. Practice saying no to things that don't serve you. No, I can't make it tonight. No, I don't agree. No, that doesn't work for me. Deliver it calmly and without a long-winded apology. Your no is enough. So let's recap the 7 boundaries that build attraction. Your time, your purpose, your respect, your wallet, your emotional labor, your identity, and your fundamental ability to say no. Understand this. Boundaries are not walls you put up to keep people out. They are the foundation you build to show people where the door is. They are the ultimate expression of self-respect. And when you respect yourself, the world, and the women you want to attract, will have no choice but to follow suit. You don't have to be a bad boy to be attractive. You just have to be a strong man. And a strong man has boundaries. Now, I have a question for you, and I want you to be honest in the comments. Which one of these 7 boundaries is the hardest for you to set? No judgment. Let's talk about it. If you're ready to stop being a nice guy and start being a strong, respected man, do me a favor and smash that like button, subscribe for more content on real confidence, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Build your foundation. I'll see you in the next one.